Welcome everyone. Today's video ought to be crazy and wacky and strange because I am at the National Bobblehead Hall of Fame and Museum in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So we have all the villains of Breaking Bad. We have Jimmy McGill, and we have Mike, and we have Gus, and no, he doesn't fit in. Everything from Bigfoot to Elvis, and a myriad of presidents. And some that are not presidents. And will you look at the size of this bobblehead? It's just shy of 6 feet tall. And I'm not kidding, it's almost that big. And on either side he's flanked by our local mascots. There we have Bango, and here we have the Milwaukee Brewers Barrel Man, as well as a racing sausage. And we can't forget Bernie Brewer. Did you know January 7th is National Bobblehead Day? Well, you do now. They have all kinds of Game of Thrones bobbleheads. Christian Yelich, Bernie Brewer, Raymond. This seems to never end. And they even have a scavenger hunt, so you can look for certain things as you're looking at the bobbleheads. The name of the San Francisco Giants Major League Baseball team mascot. I think it's Buster. Nah, that's not right. Look at this, it's a Rudolph gang. And here are some historical figures. I'll bet it's the only place you're going to find a Mahatma Gandhi bobblehead. And I have no idea who Funko is. Apparently Freddie Funko comes in a lot of different permutations.
We're not ordinary people. We're morons.
And so many TV shows, from the Munsters to Hogan's Heroes to Happy Days. And there's a Mr. Monk bobblehead. And they would show that on the TV show when they were advertising the Monk program. By the way, he is also a Wisconsin native. Of course, I mean Tony Shalhoub, the actor, not Mr. Monk, the character. And let's not forget Pirates of the Caribbean.
That's so cool.
And of course, there are baseball bobbleheads. But there's so much more in this museum than just sports figures. Here we have reality shows, Mythbusters, American Pickers, American Chopper. It's the Big Bang, right next to The Office. Why is the president wearing a hockey jersey? There's presidents all over the place. And these are the real old-fashioned classics. Look at that one. These are what bobbleheads looked like when I was a kid. It's the Fab Four. According to the story, this Rocco bobblehead is one of the first ones they collected, and it started them on the path to this museum. And so many of these are just absolutely huge. Those three are about 3 feet tall each. There's Mark Antonazio, the owner of the Milwaukee Brewers. Somehow he looks bigger on TV. It's all about the camera angle. And on this windowsill are a lot of Wisconsin icons. Vince Lombardi, Magician Harry Houdini, Hank Aaron, Roscoe, Liberace. Goes on and on. Bob Uecker, Brett Favre, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, who when he was in Milwaukee was Lou Alcindor. Chris Farley grew up in Madison, went to school here in Milwaukee. J.J. Watt from the Pewaukee area. I don't think Martin Luther King was from Wisconsin, however. I guess we hit the end of the local boys. Leonardo da Vinci wasn't from Wisconsin either. No American museum is complete without Disney. Do people fail to realize that Benjamin Franklin was not a president? And this is a heartwarming story. It says that Robert Bobblehead Bob Manick died of cancer, but he donated his entire collection of 1,500 bobbleheads to this museum. And there's Bob with Count Chocula. It's really kind of a bittersweet story, isn't it? There is just so much to look at here. Absolutely unbelievable. Let's look at some of the real old-time classics. Now, I don't know if I'd actually consider these bobbleheads, but they have heads that are bobbling, so why not? Yikes! Look at that. There's a piece of Americana. Different time. Those are frightening. I do love the bobblehead tikis, and these are pretty big. They're about 2 feet tall. And there are some of more reasonable size. Dr. Seuss, Popeye, Howdy Doody, and even Jughead Jones. Flintstones, The Simpsons, and it's Bullwinkle and Friends. Way up there at the top is a Dino the Dinosaur. Huge bobblehead. About 2.5 feet tall. Who knew there was this kind of variety of bobbleheads? Big, small, just about anything you can imagine they have here in a bobblehead. It's crazy. They even have historical bobblehead criminals like Al Capone and Bugsy Siegel. Terminator. Little mix of everything here. Dumb and Dumber, Max Smart, Rambo. They have quite a timeline of bobbleheads going all the way back to the 1760s when bobbleheads were commissioned. Nodding head figures from 1800. You can probably hear all the chatter. This place is really pretty popular. I'm surprised at how many people are here on a, what is it, a Wednesday morning? And as would be expected, you can buy bobbleheads here. But you know what I say? A gift shop isn't a gift shop without a shot glass. And there it is, a bobblehead shot glass. I'm not seeing a price on it. Oh, right over here. $5. That's a deal at half the price. Wow, these two aren't very flattering, are they? And I believe these are all for sale, if they have them in stock. I won't be buying a souvenir today, mainly because I just have too much stuff at home, but I did get a sticker for filling out the scavenger hunt. And look at this, I can even make my own bobblehead of me. Now that might be a fun thing to do for the channel. There's supposed to be a Where's Waldo hiding somewhere in this museum, but among these thousands and thousands of bobbleheads, I don't think there's a very good chance I'm gonna find it. This must have been an old warehouse at one time. Look at that, there is a track with an old hook going along the entire ceiling. So much more at the Bobblehead Museum than just sports. This was really a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed our visit to the Bobblehead Museum. So much more than I expected, a lot more than just sports bobbleheads. As always, I encourage you to leave your comments down below. Please like and share the videos. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Thanks for joining me, everyone. I'm Mark from the Average Me channel.